They seek to impose and expand an empire of oppression in which a tiny group of brutal, self-appointed rulers control every aspect of every life. The United States has no right, no desire, and no intention to impose our form of government on anyone else.
Hey, how's it going, people of the internet? My name is Creation, and you're probably wondering, why did I just shoot out that window? Because America. If you haven't already noticed, yes, I have rewatched Team America, and you're going to hear a lot about it, mister. But today, I actually decided to show you guys some Capture the Flag on Final Stand, because this game mode was really dear in my heart in Battlefield 3. I really enjoyed this game mode and wasn't at all really expecting it to make its way into Final Stand. Not really sure what that support guy was doing. I think he may have forgot to give himself ammo. Support players at the point of this time just really need a support group to show how much ammo deficiency hurts. Man, it just got sad. But I do have something to cheer you up. Final Stand's Capture the Flag plays just as well as in-games. And if you guys notice, in-game and Final Stand look quite a lot like each other, except there's no dropship in the style, which I am quite disappointed about. The dropship itself was just so epic, and it's really sad to see it not come back, especially for a DLC that you can see was clearly expired by some of the Battlefield 3 maps. But on the counter to that, I'm very happy the AC-130 is not in this DLC, as I can see. It is just something that DICE doesn't seem to know how to get right. It's either literally too overpowered, or it's like the Jeeps when Battlefield 4 first came out. You may argue that an AC-130 in real life is overpowered, but this is a game. Please, no DICE, no more AC-130 in anything. Wow, never knew all those feelings for the AC-130 was just really just bottled inside of me like that. Very sorry. But Capture the Flag is just really great on Final Stand. They did everything perfect. There's lots of means of transportation, and if you want to actually get around to doing the objective, it's very easy to get there. Except if you're lagging as hard as I am. See, right now my internet connection is on Pluto or something. So if you ever think about becoming MLG Pro, just park up on Mars or something. But what I have heard is that DICE is actually looking into fixing that problem of where if you have a bad connection, you definitely have the advantage. And I just wanted to show you guys that, because that happens to me all the time, but I never see what it's like to be on the other side of that. But speaking of being on the complete opposite side of things, Ubisoft did something really different with Far Cry 4. They're going to be selling the multiplayer in the Season Pass away from the base game of the single player, essentially meaning that you're going to have to pay an extra $30 on top of $60 to actually play Far Cry 4's multiplayer. And many of you have your pitchforks. But to me, Far Cry 4's multiplayer has never been the best aspect it has to offer. And I can totally see it being sold separately from the single player, but not in this way, and this is why I want to comment on the subject. Lately, gaming has really derived into single player and multiplayer games, and not many kind of mush them together except Titanfall, but it did a really bad job at it. So I could totally understand if someone didn't want to buy the single player of a game, or vice versa, the multiplayer of the game, to get the other aspect because they felt they were never going to play it. So say if you had a choice to buy Battlefield 4's multiplayer at a discounted price, but you didn't get the single player. And that is personally how I think it should be. If you're going to sell a game's multiplayer separate from its single player, we should see some type of justification in the single player. Was the single player so heavily developed that the multiplayer could not be fitted in there without Ubisoft losing profits? And that's the question that you really have to ask yourself. before you buy games like this. Now, Far Cry 4 for me still looks exciting. I play Far Cry only for the single player, so I really personally don't care. But still, it's unfair to get parts of your game cut out because of profit. But tell me guys, would you actually like to buy the aspects of a single player and multiplayer game separately? Because I personally would. I haven't even started the Battlefield 4 campaign on PC. I played it on Xbox 360. We all know it was record, open the door, record do this. But hey, thank you for liking this video, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Stay creative, guys.